Hi everybody! Today I received the brand new Coospo CS600, which is a bike computer with GPS tracking, which was given to me by Coospo in order to test it and review. And I am really excited because Coospo always make great devices for an affordable price, so it will be very interesting. And this GPS adds new features such as map navigation, a color touchscreen. And I will test and review this device in the coming days during the Enduro 2, which is a mountain bike race in Meribel. It will be a good opportunity, so I will tell you everything about this GPS. Let's first open the box and see what is inside. We have some stickers here, user manual. Here, this is the GPS. Okay, which looks pretty nice. It should be around 80-85 grams, so it's light, but the build quality seems really nice. Okay, this is the cable, which is a standard USB-C cable. You have here a strap, which is really fine because it already happened to me to lose a GPS while riding because I did not secure the GPS on the handlebar. With this, you can secure your GPS. And here you have a support for the handlebar. And something is inside the user manual. Whoa! You even have a protective glass, so for the screen, and it is a solid protection. It is really nice because with my previous Coospo, I had a scratch on the screen. Here, the protection is given with the GPS, which is super useful. Now that we know what's in the box, let's power on the device. We will remove here plastic protection. So let's add a new device, the Coospo CS600. Here it is found. I select the device. Okay, and everything seems fine. With the touchscreen, it is very easy to use. Here you have the different screens. You can here swap screens with the different arrows. Let's go back. You have my stats, and you can enter your age, your weight. Let's add my chest strap. Here, add sensor, heart rate. Here is my chest strap. So now it's connected. Now that the bike computer is set up, let's go on the bike. I am here at the Enduro 2 mountain bike race, which is a duo race, which means everybody rides together with someone else. I am riding with my wife. So Ludmila, how do you feel today? As it is an enduro race, only downhills are timed, which is nice because you can take time to enjoy the views or to chat riding uphill between stages. Let's start the GPS and go! Look at this amazing landscape! We are here on stage 1, day number 1, with the sun. Hey. Hey, riding up to the Col de la Loze. Last kilometer, this is where the pro riders rode at the Tour de France. Here you can see on my back computers the figures that I always look at when I am riding uphill. You have the power, you have the vertical speed, elevation gain, calories, grade, and time, just to be sure we are not late. There are many different data fields available on the GPS. You really have everything you need. And each screen could be customized in the settings. Also, I would have expected to be able to edit the screen on the fly by long pressing on the field. Enjoy is written on the street, on the road. 17% grade, but still more and more. 22% grade. So what they told at the Tour de France was not a joke. I can see it on my back computer. 22% grade going uphill. At the end of the day, I was able to compare the total elevation gain. The numbers match exactly with the reality. This means that the barometer inside the GPS is accurate, which is a very good point. This is often a feature that is not super accurate on affordable GPS, but there it is not the case. I tried as well in different conditions, for example on a road bike, and the barometer never failed. Let's go back to the next stage on the race. A lot of stones. This is so beautiful. Here a sharp turn to the right. Hi. So we are at the end of day one. It was a good experience, not too hard, so we will have time to enjoy the spa and the hotel. And everything was very nice. Trails were fun. Did you enjoy? Yeah. But after I had a look at elevation on the bike computer, I tried to upload to Strava, and I had a little surprise. I connected the GPS to my macOS computer, but I was not able to access the device to get the feed files. Of course, it is possible to pair your account inside the Coospo companion app, but even if your accounts are paired, you will have to sync manually after each ride. It is not a big issue, but this is something you need to know. Another point is that there is no communication with your smartphone during the ride. This means that you won't get notifications on your bike computer if you receive messages or get called. The most important point for such a device is the GPS accuracy. Here you can see the CS600 in blue and the Karoo 3 of my wife in red. As you can see here, the blue points and red points are very close to the downhill Easy Rider trail, which is the blue line. It's very hard to say which one is the most accurate. Both are really accurate, so it's a good point for the CS600. If I zoom in a little bit, I have the impression that sometimes the CS600 is maybe a little bit better, but it's hard to say. I had a look at different rides, so not only on this one, and I can say that I never noticed that there was an issue with the CS600. So it's good to rely on this GPS, and you don't have to worry about GPS accuracy, which is close to perfect, if not perfect. In terms of maps, it is possible to load custom maps on the GPS just by putting the files on the map folder. The custom maps are available on the Coospo website, so I decided to download the corresponding maps for my region. But when I tried to add them to the GPS, I realized that exactly the same files are already here on the GPS. On one side, it's a good point, because you already have all the maps of the world which are already on your GPS, but on the other side, these maps are not very detailed. It is fine if you want to ride on the road, but at the Enduro 2 on the trails, the maps were empty because the off-road trails are not here. So, I hope that in the future there will be a way to get more detailed maps. Still speaking about navigation, it is possible to follow a route. You need to add your GPX files in the courses folder of the GPS. I tried TCX but it didn't work. It is nice to have this option, but this is basic compared to what you can get on the Karoo, for example. Just for the precision, the Karoo costs about 4 times more, so I didn't expect to have similar features. For example, there is no rerouting feature. If you change your mind or have to go another way because the route is closed, you will have a notification that you are off the line, but the route won't be updated to match your current position. What is good is that you won't get bothered by the offline notification. You get notified once and it stays visible until you catch the route again, but there is no recurring beep that gets on your nerves. After 3 days of racing, I still had 40% battery left on my bike computer, so it is much more than what I need. It is possible to use it for multi-day racing, no problem. The Coospo CS600 is a very nice bike computer if you don't have high-level expectations in terms of navigation and coaching. It has a wonderful touchscreen, a super nice GPS, a reliable connection to sensors, a multiple-day battery life, and a precise barometer. These are the most important basics. The rest is pure bonus and don't have to be as high-end as what you can find on top levels bike computers, if you think of the price around $100. So, let me know what you think about this GPS in the comments, and stay here a little bit more if you want to see the best moments of the Enduro 2 race with the music in the background.